Today I'm going to be reviewing a product that I bought from Veritas. It is called the Veritas short blade holder. It is made for holding plane irons, primarily I would say like a spoke shave plane iron. And I'm going to tell you what I think about it. Here we go. So first things first, I was about ready to give this tool a very good review. I sharpened this plane iron here. This goes to a low angle Veritas spoke shave, and holding on to this little piece of steel to sharpen it was very difficult. This fits nicely right here. It is held in there by two magnets, except for one of those magnets fell out when I went to remove the plane iron after doing all the sharpening. That pulled right out of there. Now this will simply, that is if I get it in there square, plug right back into the hole. Except I have to stick it in there properly, like that, and it works just fine. But I do believe that magnet is going to continue falling out. Now I haven't decided if I'm just going to try gluing it in myself with some epoxy, or if I'm going to say, hey Veritas, maybe you should give me a new one. The function of the tool was great. I put this into this this device here. This is for holding chisels or plane irons, and I wrote it on the stone back and forth, worked it through all my grits. I don't know what grit this is, but I can tell you it's very coarse. It's a DMT diamond stone, extra coarse. That was the first stone I used. I was a little bit curious as to whether or not putting a lot of pressure would actually slide the iron out of the holder, because like I said, it's only held in there. So two things hold it. This little wedge right here. So that keeps the back end of the iron from popping out. And then the other thing that holds it are the magnets. Here and here. They are fairly strong. Like I said, it did a great job holding that in this guide, this chisel and plane iron holder. I worked all the way through the grits. It did not move. Keep in mind as well, the stones they have iron in them. As you see, that stuck to the stone. It still did not pull the iron out when I was using them. So you can use this on diamond stones. I didn't know that when I bought it. So like I said, this did great on the diamond stones. It did great. I have a power hone. In a moment here, I'll kind of take you over and show you how this is used on that. But it did great power honing. This same holder, and I've just pressed that back in there, and it seems to be staying now, is adjustable for different size irons. So this is a spoke shave iron. So we just move this little set screw here. And I think you just want to get the metal out to close to the end of the blade for the max support. So I can hold an iron like this too. Of course, your stone is going to have to be lifted. And this is, you know, for a spoke shave that looks like this. So I believe, although I have not tried this yet, I believe it will work for this as well. So this is my lathe mounted power strop. I run it in reverse. I'm going to use this short blade holder to hold the flat of the plane iron onto the strop. You can see it's running very slowly. So that's the advantage to using a lathe for this process, is we can control the RPMs. There's no reason we need high RPMs. When you strop, you don't use high RPMs. And then, so what I do is I touch the heel of the iron and rock it into the blade. I don't want to do it the other way around. Just kind of move it back and forth, because there are going to be, I flatten this really well, but there are still some minor high points. And obviously, you know, each part of the iron's got to hit the high point. So as you see, this is working very well to hold this plane iron, so I can quickly and easily hone that edge. And of course, you could do it on a stationary strop as well. All right, guys. So in closing, here's my take. This is a well-priced tool. I paid $21.50 for it. That's not too bad for what it does for me. Before, I found it to be quite a pain in the neck to hone or sharpen these little plane irons. Quality, for the most part, good, but the magnet issue, obviously, I'd like to see that addressed, and maybe this is a one-off. Veritas has a very good reputation. I'll probably be reaching out to them about the problem with the magnet, of course. And this tool works very well. I'm very happy with how it works. Even if Veritas isn't going to replace it, I'm going to keep it. You know, even if the magnet keeps popping out, it's, you know, what the tool does, it does a very good job. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found this useful. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Hope to see you next time.